2008 Land Rover LR2. Now we're going to get the AC compressor in, and this side is the passenger side. So the first thing I'm going to do is, well, I think I'll leave those on. I'm going to drop it in with these tabs in place, and remember the lower ones kind of snap in there. All right, it is not secure, but what I did was I just tilted it back a little bit as I put it down, and I'm just above the 4 tabs. Make sure you have them aligned pretty well, or you're going to have some issues trying to install it. All right, wiggle it down in a place to where they're just in, and you'll see that 3 of these have nothing on the metal side for retention, but this one here has to be over far enough so that it'll clip here. That'll hold it in crosscar, and then vertically, again, these 2 will snap into place. So all I'm going to do, I'm not going to record it because I need my hand, is push down on this very gently, keep kind of rocking it back and forth. One last thing I didn't show was down here in the bottom driver's side corner. It'll take a Torx bit in there if you ever want to open it up. That has the Desi pack inside. So this one came with that part loaded. It's one less thing to worry about. All right, so I got it in. I actually used a little bit of a rubber mallet to tap it down. We can see that this hole is not winked, from what I can tell at least. We'll see when we go to run a bolt through it. This has hooked around, and the bottom tab, where'd you go? It's difficult to see, but it's popped out over the metal tab. This is a lot easier to tell. So this part is able to push back. That's what will release it. And this one is free. I'm going to look though, because with the effort it took, I wonder if this metal is a little bit thicker, these brackets, than the original one. Just putting the tabs next to each other from the old condenser and the new one, it does look a little bit thicker. Anyway, just know that it'll struggle. It'll make you struggle a little bit. Next thing we'll do is we'll secure the condenser here and attach the 2 lines. All right, so this is going in now. What I had to do was take a light through here. Notice that I was winked just a little bit. The condenser was a little bit high. Tapped it with the rubber mallet, and you gotta be careful, right? Because this is all plastic. Tapped it into place, then saw from the top it was a little bit crooked. Tapped it to the driver's side, and now I can turn it by hand. So I have no concerns that I've got stress on this part or anything here. One other thing to note is, and I think it happened from shipping, the condenser is bowed to the front of the vehicle just a little bit, and you can kind of see it here too. So maybe it's not shipping, maybe it's the way they welded it, but that's fine. A little bit of contact down here. I don't know if that's going to be an issue later, as mileage accumulates, but can't really do anything about it now. I could try to bend it back, but I have a feeling I'll damage it more than anything. So I'm going to secure this and make sure my O-rings didn't fall out on this side, and then secure that. All right, here we go. Shiny new condenser in place. Lines connected. Everything's lined up. So what I'm going to do now, I think I'm going to double check that everything is back together the way that it should be, and then I'm going to draw a vacuum on the car. So I'll make another video for that one, and maybe I'll skip it. That's pretty straightforward, and it's pretty specific to the tools that you'll have. Anyway, I'm going to draw a vacuum on the car, see how long it lasts, or try to keep it 45 minutes. If it looks like it's holding it, I'll probably start putting some of the wiper cowl back together. So this will be the end of this one, and the next video will be coming up shortly.